What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy, Tony Mack. Up here early morning or late night, however you look at it, man. It's literally like 1 in the morning, y'all. And having a little insomnia. But I figured I needed to chop it up with y'all for a little moment if y'all didn't mind. But early part of this week, I didn't drop a video. Kind of wanted to take this week off and sit back and reflect. You know, I think sometimes that's always good. You know, sometimes when we always on a go, I think we don't recognize where we going. At least that's how I was, man. Just moving and moving with no direction. So I had to just take a few days off and sit back and reflect on my career and just, life and putting things in perspective, But how y'all doing, man? Y'all been keeping up with this football, these playoffs? You got the Cowboys and 49ers. I don't know if y'all into that, but I'm a big-time 49er fan, so this is a historic matchup, y'all. Me born in 86. I was a kid in the 90s. The heyday, the Jerry Rice and Steve Young versus, the Charles Haley's and Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman. Dion played on both teams like Charles Haley too, So did Ken Norton Jr. Just remember those days to where it didn't matter what the other 28 or 30 teams did. You knew who was going to win you knew the Super Bowl came down to whoever won the NFC Championship game. Now, we ain't quite there yet. This is divisional playoff game, y'all, but it's still that historic feeling, And it's just a polar opposite. You can't avoid it, It's the red versus blue, the West versus the South. You know what I'm saying? The difference of culture. You know what I'm saying? Where I guess like the different types of the Mexicans, I don't know. You got Mexicans coming from Texas that's going to rep the Cowboys. You got the Mexicans coming from Cali that's going to rep the Cowboys. Yeah, last year I went to the playoff games when the Cowboys played the 49ers. And they had a fight after the game, 2 Mexican cats. Yeah. A Cowboy fan and a 49er fan, yeah. Yeah, the 49ers won the game. But that fan didn't win that fight. His ass was laid out. I was embarrassed. I had to take my Niners gear off. I was like, oh, man, he embarrassed us out here. How we gonna come here and win the game? He get his ass kicked. But just a small part on that, y'all. I just talk football, man, because I'm honest, man. I was on that strike a few years ago because I didn't like what they did to Cap. I still don't like it. And not just so much of what they did to Cap, what Kaepernick represented, but I love the game of football, y'all. It is my pastimes. It is my pastime. And I'm not about to feel guilty about doing the things that I love. I think society has gotten way too judgmental about what somebody else doing with their life. And not focusing on theirs. That's why when I use these celebrities' pictures or a thumbnail or maybe a situation they had, I'm not going to diss them celebs. I'm not going to, because it ain't really nothing about them being celebrities. It's the fact that they're humans, and I don't have no right to judge, Neither does anybody else in this world. But if it's something that you did stupid or you made a foolish decision or something that's detrimental to our people or something we can learn from this, then yes, I'm going to speak my mind on it, But I still want to do it in a way where we ain't got to disrespect the people involved, It's always a good way to look at things. Like, for instance, with like Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, that's been a big deal all over the internet. I would say probably the last 9 months, To me, I'm not going to diss Tory Lanez or Megan Thee Stallion to make the point of Look at the behavior of Tory Lanez. Look at the behavior of Megan Thee Stallion, right? If you're a productive person, if you're a good-natured person, you want a family, you just want to go to work, come home, live in a good home, raise your kids, and have a respectful life, right? If you're that person, right, why would you want to date someone that will remind you or have the behavior of Tory Lanez? No disrespect to him, I'm just talking the behavior of the image of Megan Thee Stallion. Same with her. Just talking the image and the behavior, not dissing the person. And when we look at it from that point, it's like, okay, wow, okay, now I see the growth. Now I see what you're saying. Because a lot of times it's easy to get on this internet and, man, I call this dude here, this cat over here, you know, he out of pocket, he's a bitch ass nigga, he a hoe ass. That's cool to get your views up and stuff like that. I don't knock it. Some of that shit I do find entertaining, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't want someone to just come at, just throw 1,000 videos out disrespecting me unless we have a personal, you know what I'm saying? If it's somebody I'm beefing with personally, I can only expect they're going to do everything they can to attack me. But I wouldn't want some complete stranger doing some viral video of me based off of the media's perception of what happened or what the media portrayed what really happened between, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these situations with these celebrities, we only seeing 5 to 10% of what really happened. Trust me. I think Malcolm X, and I'm not going to say this correctly, y'all. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm under the influence of those good roses, to make the long story short. But Malcolm X had some kind of phrase where he was saying the media will make a hero look like a villain and a villain look like a hero if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? If you're not careful. Shout out to Malik El-Haj Shabazz, rest in power. A lot of knowledge came from that brother. One of the students of brother Malcolm X is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. If you notice, a lot of the Minister Farrakhan's cadence, and I don't know if YouTube gonna play this, man, but YouTube understand I push no hatred, but if somebody's giving us a lesson that supports family, supports men standing with a backbone and protecting the women and children, if they support, teaching a lady the best way to appeal to a man is to talk to us with kindness and softness. If somebody promoting that YouTube, I'm not gonna diss them just because of the controversy that follows them. Because the very principle that this country stands for is freedom of speech, freedom of liberties, which to me in the long run of things it's a freedom to disagree. It's a freedom for you to allow me to express myself, and if someone doesn't like it, they can just move on. And honestly, I think we need to promote that because that shows the higher level of being a human. A lot of people, I say controversial things, but the truth is controversial. It hurts. The truth hurts at times, y'all. Sometimes it makes you happy. But just because something hurt doesn't mean that what you're seeing is wrong. Or I wouldn't say what you're seeing is wrong. I said just because something hurt you doesn't mean that it wasn't the right medicine that you needed to cure your illness. Sometimes that truth tastes like that old Robitussin. Excuse me. Like I need now, huh? Trust me, that's a good cough. For all my people who know about them roses, they know that's a great cough. But yeah, sometimes the truth is like Robitussin. And for all my older cats like myself, we know about that. That shit used to be terrible. It's the worst cough syrup, and I'm talking the original. Nowadays, y'all kids know about the flavored, the little cherry and watermelon, strawberry, little flavor, this little versions of it. But back in the day, man, Robitussin used to be terrible. No additives. But it knocked out whatever your cold was. You know, it was less all these chemicals and stuff in it, I believe, allegedly. But yeah, man, and also, y'all, I heard that the chick Carole Baskins was from I don't know if y'all know, the name might throw y'all off, but this name won't. Do y'all remember the dude, the Lion King? Not Lion King, Tiger King. I'm saying Lion King, not Mufasa, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. God damn, Tom. The Tiger King dude, man. The Tiger King dude. Y'all remember him, the guy that's you know, he's locked up for murder right now, but he was the cat that had all them wild tigers, lions, all them big cats in his on his property and shit. And he used to, you know, y'all know about the Tiger King. We ain't gonna talk about all the other stuff he had going on. He had a bunch of other shit, some weirdo shit going on too, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But one of the people who used to fight him the hardest was this older white lady named Carole Baskins. She used to be one of the people who's like on the wildlife rescue type shit, right? And she hated that he had those those animals, so she would always try to protest him and try to get his little petting zoo and stuff shut down and all this type of stuff. Well, one day her husband came up mysteriously missing. Yeah, one day her husband came up missing, and speculation was Shorty might have gave him that, that spam, you feel me? Some even said she might have got him out the way and fed him to one of her pet tigers. Yeah. She also had animals on her property, but she was hating on the Tiger King dude. Yeah. But people were speculating she might have dealt with her husband and gave her tiger a last meal, But in strange news, man, they said homie just came. They just found him. Now, I don't know Illuminati and all that type of stuff like that. I don't know none of them kind of speculations. I don't speak on that. But I'm like, huh. I gotta go watch some more Scooby-Doo. I'm clueless of what's going on with this one. Just something to think about, y'all. Something to think about. Also in other crazy news. This couple, beautiful black couple, y'all. Now bear with me on this one. It's a beautiful black couple who I believe did some type of DNA. What do you call that when they send their DNA off to them? The thing so you can trace your heritage. Ancestry.com type shit. One of them type joints, right? So this couple, beautiful couple, married, with children, y'all. Like the old show, Love and Married. Yes, married with children. They sent their DNA off because they wanted to know their ancestry. I believe this is how the story go, y'all. So please don't quote me. And when they got their results back, they discovered something that could have altered their relationship. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. It has altered their relationship. They sent their DNA off to one of them joints, and it came back that the couple was in fact brother and sister, y'all. So my boy Mikey the Barber would say, wicked. Yikes. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. Oh. Now, I ain't got a point in story to tell y'all with that one. Just know, no matter how bad your day is going, you didn't find out that bit of information. So keep your head up. Oh, snap. Crackle and pop, Jack. Woo. Woo. That's a tough one. Big old pill to swallow. Oh. Think about the time she might have. That's your sister, Greg. Oh, my God, bro. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I never thought somebody would top Kevin Gates. You know, he was one of the niggas came out said he smashed his cousin. But this nigga had babies with his sister. So, I don't know what to tell you, Jack. He wasn't up to you, fam. He wasn't up to you, nigga. You know, 50 Cent got shot 9 times. It's about to be a rapper that got shot 26. It's coming down. Woo! Tough, man. Tough, man. But yeah, man, I started with sports. I want to end with sports. We know the Niners and the Cowboys. That's big prime time Sunday night. You know, historic. My other matchups, I believe the Chiefs they're gonna do away with the Jaguars. I won't be surprised if Cincinnati upset the Bills. But y'all know I picked the Bills to win it all this year because of what happened to that brother. And I'm glad that brother's doing all right, man. He's up and walking. I want to say the man, Derwinham. I may have got his name wrong, y'all. Please forgive me. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. But the brother from the Bills that almost died on the field, man, he's doing live and well, Jack. Moving around, you know. But I think they're going to probably try to give it to the Bills, or at least they're going to it may motivate them emotionally to go it on, win it all. But I wouldn't be surprised if Cincinnati beat them. And if whoever wins that game, it's not an upset. That's one of them games, it's dead even. There's no upset in whoever wins that game. And I think it's going to be played on a neutral field, so that's awesome. That's awesome. Philadelphia and the Giants, y'all. I'm going to be a buck. I'm going to be a thou. Wow. This is my upset pick. There is always one upset in every week in the playoffs. It could be the Cowboys over the Niners. It could have been maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars on their momentum beat the Chiefs. I doubt it. Seriously doubt it. Mahomes is just too good. The Chiefs is too good. Travis Kelce is black. I don't care what nobody say light skin. It's just they killing it, man. Chiefs are too good. They kicking butt. Shout out Travis Kelce. Shout out Pat Mahomes. They're doing their thing. Jacksonville, y'all hungry. But the O-line does not protect Trevor Lawrence as well enough to give that young man an opportunity to at least keep that game close. Jacksonville, you're not going to be able to trade off even 3 field goals because Kansas City's scoring touchdowns. And the 3 and outs y'all been doing with them other teams, yeah, nah. You about to go up against the big dogs right here. They battle tested. Battle tested. They been there. What, 5 straight AFC championship games? Yeah. Suit up, brothers. Like I said, the Bills in Cincinnati, can't say that's an upset. That's a push either way. The Cowboys and the Niners, they only gave us like 4 points, which is like, to me, that mean like the Niners might win by a field goal or the Cowboys might win by a field goal. Either way, It's like people know Vegas going to put their money on the Niners to slaughter the Cowboys. The Cowboys are a really good team. If they hitting on all cylinders, and the Niners might, if they come out there and don't have the right mentality, the Cowboys can kind of get this game. I wouldn't even say it would be much of an upset because the Cowboys is still like right at wannabe Super Bowl bound. It's just like I don't know what they're missing, but I know they're missing something. However, the Niners aren't missing anything. And I ain't saying that's because it's my squad. It's just that they may have I give the secondary a B-. I'll get a secondary a B-. For some reason, we can never get just that lockdown secondary that you can't go downfield on us. You know what I'm saying? However, that front seven is an A+. And if the Cowboys let us jump out there 13-0, or if we get them the ball first half and they can't produce right away, it plays into our defense favors because them boys, they only send 4, which leaves 7 to sit back and watch the ball. It's pretty hard for a guy to throw against that, knowing Dak Prescott in recent times has been throwing a lot of turnovers, a lot of interceptions. What's the guy? I'm sorry, not what's the guy. The last game against Tampa Bay, Dak, amazing. Cowboys clicked on all cylinders, showed that they were a Super Bowl winning team. They showed what they can do when everything is clicking. However, that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's plenty holes in that team. I'm not going to say they was a trash team, but they were a mediocre team. However, San Francisco in this 10-0 run has beaten a lot of mediocre to bad teams. So we don't know what Brock Purdy's going to look like against a good team. I thought Seattle was a good test. I was worried they was going to come in there and punch us in the mouth, and he was going to look like a rookie, which in my honest opinion, the first half he did. Second half, kid was amazing. Now, if that boosts his confidence, that bids well for us against the Cowboys, man. I think we got a shot. If his confidence up, I ain't gonna say we got a shot. I think if his confidence up, I don't see the Cowboys beating us. I don't see a blowout, but I don't see them beating us just because the Niners are not predicated on Brock Purdy winning the game. Brock Purdy is just get it to the superstar, whether that's Debo, McCaffrey, Kittle, and even Ayuk is trying to emerge as a new star. Get it to those guys. And watch out for like Juszczyk. I might be messing his name up, but the fullback, he do his thing. Real good at pass blocking. He's real good at catching, good at run blocking. And watch out for the other wide receiver. The other wide out, I forget his name, man, but that guy's going to be opening a lot of plays too, just because you got to account for all these other guys. Honestly, Michael Parsons, once-in-a-lifetime talent. This kid is special. Man. For everybody who ain't watching football, respect, but for the ones who's watching it, they understand how valuable this kid is, man. This brother's special, man. And he can possibly disrupt the 49ers offense. However, Kyle Shanahan is really good at confusing a defense. And Michael Parsons is still in second year. So if he's confused, it can hurt the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys is a solid defense, but they're really a good turnover-getting defense, which means, it's more finesse. The Niners like to smash mouth you. They don't want to go onside you. They don't want to juke you. They want to run straight at you. So the Cowboys defenders, you're going to have to get physical. You're going to have to get physical. You're going to have to know that they believe if Debo out there one-on-one with Diggs, he can beat him. If McCaffrey's out there one-on-one with Parsons, he can beat him. They believe this. Whether it's true or not is up for speculation. But they believe this. And you're going to have to get physical. If you don't, it's going to cost you. because a lot of people's telling you guys to send heat at Brock Purdy. I get it. In any normal situation, yes. The problem is the 49ers have too many weapons that can beat you for 6. And when you send that blitz and they get behind it, if they can get that screen out and Debo break a few tackles, he's not going to break that shit for 10 yards. He's breaking that for 6, and you know this. So what I see with the Cowboys and Niners, though, I mean, the Cowboys still got a good chance. But an upset, meaning something you did not fucking see coming. That's the Giants. And I think the shoulder with Jalen Hurts, you don't know how the injury playing on him mentally. This is a whole new different Philadelphia team, not the team from the Super Bowl. So this is their first time here. They had a week off, and they really didn't finish that season too strong, to be honest with you. That loss to the Saints, to me, that was a statement, because they both needed that victory. Philly needed that to rest their guys for the last game, and the Saints was fighting for a playoff. So that was a real game. So Philly losing to the Saints, even though it was with a backup quarterback, come on, y'all way better than New Orleans. It shouldn't have came down to that. It shouldn't have, even with the backup. So I'm looking for Philly to not be ready, and the Giants to feel overconfident because they now believe in the dude Jones or whatever like that. And I think the Giants get the upset, y'all. But anyway, man, I ain't going to run it long for y'all because I'm about to get back to doing what I do. And, but this is cool, man. If y'all like this, man, I know I talked about a bunch of things, but I do love sports. Y'all know I love this football. And if y'all like to get me to give y'all more commentary on it, give me a like, send something in a video, just drop something, man. I'll add more to it. Just more to the channel, y'all. Just, showing y'all more who I am. But anyway, this has been fun, but I got to run. Tony Mack, y'all, where it's always real, but it's always love. Peace.